Oh my god. For once, this is all I needed to do? My goodness. Oh lord. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm gonna do it. What am I supposed to do to open this door? Huh? Uh, sorry. What was that? Also, doesn't the architecture here seem suspiciously Conrian? Do you? Did you notice? Oh, and oh my god. Like, the architecture in this place is Conrian. I was assigned to the same lab. I was nervous at first, since everyone said that he was a child prodigy. Since it's a disaster, such people are even more precious. I thought that since he's a star of the Institute and was recommended by higher-ups, he'd be full of himself. But he's much better than I expected. He's just not especially nice or anything. No obvious symptoms. I made a huge mistake. I knocked over an ancient geometry machine that took a lot of effort to bring back from the desert ruins. But then the machine came to life and messed everything up. Though he's a lot younger than me, he's really smart. Can't believe that's how he managed to tame the machine. Maybe taming isn't the right word. Maybe the other engineers will look down on me for using it. But it really did feel like taming. I know the current clockwork machines pretty well, so I can tell the huge technological gulf between the two. Ignoring structure, if we can't solve the power source problems, then it will be difficult to make any meaningful progress. But I still have to be careful. I've never seen Elaine angry, and I don't want to find out what he looks like when he gets angry. A few minor symptoms have appeared. Took the day off. I can hardly believe it. Elaine came to visit me and even brought his sister. She's cute and not afraid of strangers. I'm so happy. We discussed the idea of thinking machine based on gems and tape circuits. I used the word discuss, but actually I just said things like, oh, or that's really amazing, or how will you do that, whenever he paused, and didn't make any real contributions. He was really into it though, and he behaved very differently than he usually does in the lab. His little sister is probably way smarter than me, a research assistant. I guess it isn't that boring when it flares up, but I want to return to the Institute to help as soon as I can. The additional machines got here. The previous ones are no longer usable since they were completely dismantled. But it did clear up a lot of things, at least according to him. Something about it being driven by the elements in the ley lines, but we can't recreate it with our current level of industrial precision and material science. I helped with compiling the report, but there's so much I couldn't understand. Apparently, lots of people are secretly unhappy that Elaine has more research resources than them. If you ask me, everyone's smarter than me. They should all get along. That way we can make the world a better place. His sister said that some of their friends are joining the Institute. I'm looking forward to meeting them. No obvious symptoms. Join the lab as new partners, but now I'm even more confused by their conversations. Why is it I can understand every word on its own, but once they string them all together, I can't make heads or tails of it? Jacob is Jacob. Jacob is really the only one even close to being on the same level as me. I feel ashamed just writing that. As an adult looking for reassurance from a child as young as Jacob, I feel like I've lost all the self-respect an adult should have. Based on their research on prime energy machinery, seems like they decided to adopt this name. Elaine and Rain are thinking about trying to use Rene. Are thinking about trying to use the characteristics of Louisa and Numa to construct a new kinetic core. A few minor symptoms. I may have made a contribution. Well, maybe. I went on a picnic with Elaine, his sister, Rain, and Jacob. It was technically supposed to be field research, but the idea came from Elaine's sister and me. We thought they didn't have any life at all outside of their research, so we asked the Institute's director to arrange something. Rhetoric core is quite boring, but the scenery is quite nice, since you can see the Great Waterfall. I brought a camera from the Institute to take photos for them. I hope there are more outings like this. One in the future so I can take more photos of his sister especially. After all, Elaine is always working and can't be with his sister as she grows up, so these photos will come in handy later when he regrets not spending much time with her. Then he'll be able to see how she was at different times, and it won't sting so much. If only my family had enough money for a camera and things didn't go wrong. I'm sure my mom would have taken lots of photos of me. Rain and Jacob like Elaine's sister a lot too. The four of them hang out. She sometimes acts like an older sister to them, despite being the youngest. It's a really interesting dynamic. Seemed to be interested in the ruins and stone statues here. Rain also mentioned something about a trope and seals. Even though we went out there to have a bit of fun for once, they were still thinking about research. No obvious symptoms. Took the day off. Elaine's sister came to see me with Jacob. Elaine and Rain couldn't make it because their experiment is at a critical stage. They didn't have to tell me any of that though. After all, with my limited abilities, that I was able to help at all is already fulfilling. I heard that Elaine and the Institute's director came to see me, separately, while I was unconscious. I feel bad that they came all this way for nothing. I wasn't even awake. Still taking time off, but I hope to go back and help them again soon. I found out that they were graduates from the Narcissan Crows Institute, and that made me really happy. They talked about the director and the vice director, as well as their adventures. It made me feel like a kid again. The only detail that didn't make sense was the cake the vice director made, because it felt like punishment when we had it. After the disaster, I lost contact with pretty much all my friends. I'm so happy that they were able to find each other again. I wonder how my friends are doing. They're probably trying to rebuild the Narcissan Cruise Institute. Next time I'll go check it out. Talked about the thinking machine again. I had an idea about making a thinking camera so that it would take photos of those precious to him while he's busy. He thought it was kind of pointless, but that it had security and surveillance applications. They did it. The light bulb came on. I was lucky to have it recovered in time to witness this historical moment. It's quite a pity, but I hope Rain and Jacob will make their breakthroughs of their own in their own research topics. I also hope that they get better assistance than me. No clear symptoms. Took the day off. There were several visits while I was unconscious. It's a shame. All I could do is read the letters they left behind. Jacob left me a note inviting me to his and Rain's lab. There's something they want to talk to me about. I hope I can get out of bed soon. Anne brought flowers for me, but they had already wilted by the time I woke up. Took the day off. I was able to get out of bed today. This is where I first met Elaine. For a time afterwards, my first time standing here, I documented the experimental procedures and phenomena based on his oral descriptions. He was trying to start up the machinery below in an ill-fitting lab coat. Rain and Jacob later entered through the door, and Elaine would temporarily forget to act the young genies and rush towards them like an energetic kid. I found myself witness to the first successful controlled annihilation reaction. The brilliant light cast a deep, dark shadow, and I believe history was made in that moment. Can someone like me, so excited I knocked over the ink bottle, play a role in such a historical event? Behind the locked door on the other side is Rain and Jacob's lab. It seems access was limited due to the dangerous nature of their research. They are destined to become towering figures in history. I guess Elaine moved to another lab. Based on his plan, once the energy problem was solved, he would study kinematics. I'll go greet him later. I wonder how Anne is doing now. I wonder what kind of beautiful woman she will grow up to be. I'll stop writing here. I don't have much time left. I hope everything goes well. No! This is so sad. What the fuck? No, not yet. I'm so sad, dog. Did you even read these logs? Here in the place with the water. This place. You didn't read them, sir. Yeah. Basically the assistant was sick, and then he was an assistant for these very smart people, and then you can read the logs of the assistant, and you can read the logs of the assistant's, the researcher of the researcher of the assistant, and then you find out that he died. The assistant died because of his illness. Yeah, it's so sad. Oh wait, I didn't read that. God damn it. Aren't we investigating the forum? So is it a forum or is it an institute? Haha, sorry, I misspoke. And forgive me for asking this out of the blue, but did either of you ever run into anyone who was looking for me? Or did you tell anyone else about our encounter? Paimon doesn't think so. What's wrong, Virgil? Do you owe someone a ton of mora? Ha ha ha, no, of course not. It just occurred to me that I should let you know that there are many greedy goons here who are also after the Lilia Crucis Forum's secret treasure. You mean like you. They're very different from us. They're willing to do anything to achieve their goals, so I've always refused to work with them. As I know the most about the treasure's whereabouts, they have me in their sights. Nah, man, that's you, dog. That's you. I've spent a long time hiding from their prying eyes and looking for partners I can trust. It is my luck to have finally met you two, my dearest friends. Ah, so that's what's going on. No, no, that's not what's going on, Paimon. In any case, I'm just relieved to hear that you've never told anyone else about me. Whew. I just know I picked the right people to be my partners. Only your best friends can be relied on to keep your secrets. Yep, don't worry, Virgil. We won't tell anyone else about you. Haha. I have complete confidence that you will never ever tell another soul about me. Yo, he gonna kill us. Let's go. The treasure's waiting for us. He's gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us for sure. He's gonna try and kill us. This is great. Virgil, do we really have to continue looking for soaked pieces of paper? Huh? Oh, that. Well, no, not anymore. Unless you're interested in that sort of thing. Huh? You could say so. The situation has changed. Well, you're the local. Anything else around here that I can get? Or that is pertinent to me as a person looking for treasure? Okay, I am going. Okay. I have a had with trouble with the you know, navigating in the water. Yeah, and I don't really my mouse isn't that sensitive because I will die.
Stefana, allow me. Commit it to memory.
Okay. Right. Is there anything? Ever since the desert. Ah! Nahulog ko yate. Am I supposed to be down here? I am afraid. Yo! What in the...
I see everything. Hold the line.
Okay, am I supposed to go down here? I am. I am. Proceed deeper, bro. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I need red paint. Oh. Okay. Why is this place so beautiful? Oh, what is this? Pneumonia relay. Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Am I supposed to like... Huh. Am I supposed to like do that? Oh, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. You know the vines that you have to cut with your skill? Ah, okay, I did it. Cool. Great. Do I do this challenge? God. Run. Oh no, wait, I'll do that again. Not the other thing. Alright. That's... I don't know. Yeah. I'm only here for a little bit. It's fine, it's fine. You know... It is quite smooth though. The swimming. Swim, swim. Swim, swim, swim from the chairs.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Okay, where are they? Where are they? Right, okay. Give me stuff.
Allow me. Everyone hold hands.
Whoa!
Surprise!
Epic tayo ang Fontaine music. It sounds a lot like... It sounds a lot like, Enkanomiya's right music, actually. Good heavens, Zeno, you certainly have a way with these mecha. And by a way, I mean punching them. Away. Ha! Phew. Phew! We must be getting close to the treasure after all. We've already run into the guards. Though Fontaine's achievements are as numerous and dazzling as the stars in the sky, the clockwork mecha are undoubtedly the most exquisite of them all. Though perhaps I shouldn't overpraise. One of the most exquisite. You must have traveled via aquabus when you visited the court, correct? Tell me you've seen the intricate steamboat as well. In Fontaine, even blacksmithing is done by mecha. Why, the Masson Gardenage didn't even have to lift a finger to beat me up. They just sent out some Gardemex. It hurt so much there was no choice but to submit. Beat you up? I mean, beat up the bad guys. Why would they ever beat me up? Haha. This guy's sus. Whoa, if mecha are already so advanced, then surely the people of Fontaine don't need to do anything for themselves anymore, and can just leave everything to machines. Hahaha, that's a good one, my dear friend. You're just adorable. It's a lot cheaper to hire a human than to buy a clockwork mecha. Or to put it another way, no one and nothing can infringe on a Fontaine citizen's right to work. Paimon, why don't you show him that trick of yours again? Beep! Construct! Beep! Oh my god, stop, Paimon. Haha, how fascinating. In any case, though, I think everyone would agree that humans and machines are not the same. Though all the places we've been have their own charm too. It's not like Fontaine is just better than everywhere else, right? My friend, surely you cannot be serious. How can there be any place in Teyvat that's better than Fontaine? Paimon was just trying to say that other places are also really special too. Virgil, have you ever set foot outside of Fontaine? My dearest Paimon, you should know that there's an old saying in Fontaine. All waters lead to Fontaine. It's not the people of Fontaine who should go out and seek the world, but all the world who should come and witness Fontaine's glory. Don't get it backwards. I hate this guy. He sounds American. JK. Do people really say that? Of course they do. Anyway, my friends, why don't we keep going? The treasure is still waiting for us deep inside these ruins. Yeah, let's go, Zeno. Ansatoki, what did you say? Sorry. I was too busy making fun of this man right now. Just gonna yoink this mushroom. Oh, hecky wacky. Oh, okay. Where am I? Big yikes. Okay, I gotta go through here. I need some place in me. Gotta find the key. Key, 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 key. Key, 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 key. Key, 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 key. Gotta find the key. Key, key. Key, 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 key. Key, key, key. Oh my god, I found a cabbage, wheat, and a radish underwater. In this underwater ruin, I have found sustenance. Bruh. You. Oh my god, I found more radish and cabbage! Yes. Yes. Oh my god, he didn't stand a ghost of a chance. Boom, boom. Okay. Why many? A mushroom. Hello. Hello, seed.
Smell of treasure.
It's
Strange.
so seed. Bruh. Yo. Yeah. Y'all want me to go up though? Oh. Oh, scary, wary. Just gonna fill the entire. Oh. Oh. I can't see myself, I'm afraid. Oh. Yay. At least I can swim in the game. IRL, I'm like, bruh. Oh, hello.
I see everything.
How can machines be affected by Dendro? That's my question. Ah, I get it. No, no, no. You know how like when you leave something outside and then it gets overrun by plants? Yeah. Like wires and stuff. That's how it goes. That's how it is. Yeah. Oh, I have been doing there. Oh my god. So I'm trying to check. Oh, down we go. Oh, barrel punch. Yeah, I remember their names. How am I supposed to? Destroy. Oh, I'm gonna die. Wait up. Oh, four. Nice. Probably need this later on. What? What? Okay. Lizard! Lizard, 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 lizard. I love lizards. Not eating them, just seeing. Hey, why is there a rune guard here? Huh, so this must be the same one mentioned in the fight. There are suspicions of some sort of association or group activity among the leaders with so-called master involved. Whilst they are very vigilant towards external investigations, there is currently no evidence of aggression or any invasive nature. So the case is not being pursued through official investigative channels. Objective remains unclear and further investigation is required. There is reason to suspect that the Institute may be the hub of these activities. Lore. Lore, lore, lore. Wait a minute. What? Right above me? See a Hydra. Have you seen the Hydroculus here? This one? Here? Ah. It's above? Wait, so... Oh. Good. The map, I do. Here. Like, I'm right on top of it, but I don't know where it is. I guess it's outside of the ruins, right? Yeah, gani, but I'm underwater and I don't see it. Okay, okay, fine. Thank you. Maybe I'll see you later. Crocodile. I'm sorry. Oh, thank God.
Cue the spotlight.
There's a waypoint there. Give me... What? No drops, bro. Insane. Unfair. How dare they? There's a bunch of, That's a... Mushroom. Oh, crap. Okay. Yo, why there a ruin greater here, though? According to my research, this should be the treasure vault of the Lilia Crucis form. The riches we seek should be within. Whoa, a treasure vault? But this doesn't look like a vault at all. Where's the treasure? Paimon thought the vault would be full of glittering golden mora as dazzling as the sun. You should know, my dear friends, that just as the truly wealthy do not flaunt it in anything as shallow as appearances. Real treasure. Oh, Paimon knows what you're about to say. The real treasure was the friends you made along the way. No! I was about to say that the real treasure is not so easily revealed, but you're also exactly right, Paimon. I have to say, I could have never come up with something so wise and philosophical. Regardless, the purpose of our expedition is to uncover the treasure the Institute has hidden away for centuries. And I'm convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt that the treasure is hidden in this room. So let's hurry up and get in there and find it. Are you sure? Paimon doesn't see anything in there besides a few broken ruin mechanics. Your words wound me, my friend. We're partners who are seeking the Institute's long-lost treasure together. Do you really doubt me? Okay, so is this a forum or an institute? About that. Let's just say that different records refer to it differently. But my dears, you know, the name isn't the important thing. We should keep our eyes on the prize. What we are talking about isn't merely a matter of hundreds of thousands or even millions of mora, but a vast secret trove of hundreds of millions of mora sleeping within the vault. Hundreds of millions of mora? And there are other priceless items in the vault too, like, there's the all-powerful Lilia Crucis Holy Sword, which can pierce through armor and destroy the soul itself, a magical item powerful beyond compare. Whoa, Paimon had no idea, and it's all in this vault? Precisely, and if you ask me, every moment that we spend bantering here increases the risk of us being beaten to the treasure by all sorts of scrupulous ruffians who will stop at nothing to steal it. We can't let it happen. It's our treasure. See, you get me. Then in that case, Xeno and Paimon, please go forth and recover the treasure. I'll make sure to watch the rear. Treasure, here we come. Let's just go. What's the worst that could happen? What are you saying, Xeno? If we don't beat the bad guys to the treasure, they might try to take it from us or force us to split it with them. I'm not worried about that. Huh. Paimon understands. You're worried the vault might be protected by some sort of mechanisms, right? Yeah, there are always traps at the end. Virgil. Oh, what's wrong, Xeno? Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. I'll leave the rear to you. Don't worry, I won't let anyone get through. Oh, and please let me know when you find the treasure. Okay, well, I have to fight that guy. Find the secret treasure! Okay. Last part, I guess. Do I have to fight you, sir? Paimon sure hopes this ruined thing isn't going to suddenly stand up. It's just a grater. We can handle it. Wow, lahi! Lahi Denise Ether. Paimon's not worried about you being strong enough. Paimon's just scared that you'll break the treasure in the middle of the fight. We don't even know if there's a treasure here to break. There has to be. There is, right? I mean... There's a glass wall here, and it seems like there's a bunch of water behind it. Look, there are cracks in the glass. Ah, that looks dangerous. If the glass suddenly breaks, who knows where we'll get swept off to. Let's find the treasure quickly and get the heck out of here. I mean, we can swim. I'm trying to look around. There's secrets. Oh, there are cracks in the wall. Hello. Oh, investigate. Investigate. Where? Guess it's behind. Yep. Give me all your. Give me it all. Alright. Stuff. All the treasure I'm seeing is artifacts right now. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Things to read. Yikes. Okay, it's not as long as the other one. It seems the ordinary Dari machines can no longer satisfy him. As a result, the director used national resources to obtain something truly horrifying. Rumor has it that someone was nearly killed. I hope this will help him achieve his research objectives. They even got him some rare Dari mechanical parts being studied by Sumeru researchers as part of the package. Things went out of control for a third time. Guillotine may be willing to risk his own life, but that doesn't mean the rest of us feel the same. I came up with an emergency damage control strategy, and I hope we won't need to use it before he finishes his kinematics research. However, given his personality, it seems unlikely that he'll ever truly complete that research. It seems that his experiments into machines were intended to create a mechanical dog as proof of his accomplishments in kinematics and material science. It's actually a good idea and should be showcased in the city, and the creature is much more personable and likable compared to the automated turret next door. At least he lived long enough to be poached by the Marchossi hunters. It wasn't easy for us to survive this long either. But what will we do with this blasted, crazy killing machine that can repair itself? Whatever, that's a problem for future generations. What the fuck? That's a little worrying. He built like a self-regulating, self-healing killing machine. This machine, why does it look kind of familiar? I think we've seen it before. Well, since this order brought all kinds of mechanisms from other nations to this place, this is probably something they hauled over from some distant ruin as well. Wow, Paimon just had a really scary thought. What if the so-called treasure is just their research findings and has nothing to do with piles of Mora at all? Knowledge has value too. Yeah, you're right, Xeno, but Paimon still wants Mora. If we had hundreds of millions of Mora, we could build a pretty house and invite all our friends over, just eating great food and having fun day after day. I mean, Paimon, we already do that. Bruh. we already do that, Paimon? Give me all your artifacts. I will need them. But now that you mention it, the Celestia Cruises Forum really did a lot of research, didn't they? We saw so many cameras along the way. They were probably used to record the results of their experiments, right? And there's also a notebook here, too. Let's see. Yep. It's hard to make out a lot of the words. It says, when something goes out of control, break something else, something, so damage can be controlled. Oh, sheesh. There is no treasure, is there? Huh? What's that sound? Virgil, what's going on? I'm so very sorry. I made a terrible mistake. It was only during our expedition that I realized this wasn't the former grounds of the Lilia Crucis Forum, but rather the ruins of the Institute of Natural Philosophy. There's no treasure here, but there are lots of experiments on machinery and energy. And now, my dearest friends, another experiment is about to begin. As for treasures, it would be wrong to say there aren't any at all here. As seasoned adventurers, I'm sure you've accumulated quite a bit of mora and other precious items over the course of your journey. I will return after the conclusion of the experiment to collect the treasures you are sure to leave behind. Ah, and don't worry, my friends, I'll be sure to put them to good use. Virgil, you lied to us! I'm not surprised at all. I figured he was going to do something like this. So you knew and still decided to step into my trap? You're the kind of person I despise the most. So arrogant and disdainful. You blasted fools all treat me like an idiot. Even a couple of foreign Huh, whatever. According to the records here, this machine is a special ruin grader. No matter how good you are, even if you can handle ruin guards, you're still only made of flesh and bone. As to what makes it special, I'll leave you to find out in your own good time. Goodbye, my dear partners. Ah, so it does turn on. Ah, Zeno, get ready! Yeah. Let me eat, though. Let me eat some food, though, so fight and survive! Yo, what? Sounds kinda cray-cray. Yeah, let me eat this, chicken tofu pudding, though. And this fisherman's toast. Ah, fisherman's toast. Yeah, are we gonna fight or what? Like, what's going on? Don't leave me hanging, dog.
Everyone hold hands. Allow me. Make yourselves a move. Grow.
Ay.
Hold the line.
Am I supposed to hit something or
I see everything. Step on up.
am I supposed
Let the magic begin.
I am fighting the big ruin guard, the special ruin guard.
Rest and rebuild.
Yeah, why can't we defeat him? Why can't we keep healing? This rusty bucket of bolts just won't stay down. Yep, yes. I almost got it. See, hurry and break that glass wall. Okay. Try to break the grass wall. Ooh, this is scary. Oops. No, it's fine. Under the relentless assault of the raging waters, the ruin grader... Oh. I died. I guess. I died from sheer pressure from the water. Oh my god. Ah. Oh. Ah. Follow the... oh, this is fun. I wouldn't think there'd be buildings like this underwater. Looks like the rising water. People used to live here, right? Paimon? It's a little sad thing. Am I good? Like, I just got blasted in the face. Look at all these fish. Look at all these chickens. Where do you think this current's gonna take us? What if we get trapped in some underwater dead end? No, it's all good. It's fine if we do. Because we can just use teleport waypoints. Light! Paimon sees the light. The Lapa submarine. Hey, yo! Whew! We finally got out. 20,000 leagues under the sea. Ah! Paimon's pissed! We gotta find that guy and settle the score. Yeah, we do, Paimon. Nice. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm gonna beat that guy up when I see him next time. Okay, so I can finally go back to the event now.